F1 returns from its traditional summer break with this weekend's Belgium Grand Prix and a resumption of the nip and tuck title scrap between Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Before the August shutdown, Hamilton managed to reclaim the lead of the drivers' standings, scoring 43 points from the British and Hungarian Grand Prix, compared to just the 2 that Max Verstappen was able to pick up as he opened the British driver a slender 8-point cushion in the Drivers' World Championship. Mercedes, meanwhile, has a 12-point lead over Red Bull in the Constructors' Championship after outscoring its rival by 58 points to 2 over the same 2 races. While some of the tensions that had built up at Silverstone and the Hungaroring may have since cooled off over the break, there's still plenty of action to come on Sunday on track. So here is what to expect at the historic Spa-Francorchamps circuit. Hamilton versus Verstappen, the resumption. If you had told Lewis Hamilton after the Austrian Grand Prix that he would lead the championship over the summer break, the chances are he would have scoffed and turned away. Red Bull was utterly dominant across 5 races from Monaco through to the second event at the Red Bull Ring, before bad luck ground its championship charge to a very abrupt halt. The break came then at the perfect time to allow Verstappen and Red Bull the opportunity to regroup ahead of this next triple header. It has almost become a thankless task for journalists and people in the media in trying to predict which car will be the fastest at any given circuit due to the topsy-turvy nature of this championship battle. Given the drama scene in the first laps of the previous 2 races, all eyes will be on the run through the fast-paced Eau Rouge, Radillon and into Les Combes, should the championship leaders again qualify alongside each other. McLaren to prosper. Long straights, high downforce corners with high minimum speeds, that will be music to McLaren's ears. With both cars involved in the Hungarian Grand Prix Turn 1 melee and Carlos Sainz taking a podium for Ferrari, McLaren finds itself level on points with the Scuderia in the race for 3rd in the Constructors' Championship. Lando Norris's incredible run of points finishes was ended in the collision with Valtteri Bottas and Verstappen last time out, but he will now look to bounce back and impress in his second home race. The key to the team's weekend will be whether it can put together a qualifying performance with both Norris and Daniel Ricciardo. Given the slipstream effect on the first lap, a strong grid position could set up a podium opportunity. Aston Martin to shrug off their disqualification. In the chaos of Budapest, Alpine and Aston Martin took full advantage as Esteban Ocon tussled for the entire race with Sebastian Vettel over the top 2 positions. Vettel was unable to take home his runners-up trophy, however, as he was unable to provide a litre of fuel for the FIA after the race from his AMR 21 and was thus disqualified. What is certain is that Aston Martin has improved from its early season struggles to cement itself in the midfield and will look to add further points in Belgium, no doubt with something to prove now it lies 20 points adrift of AlphaTauri in the standings. The Silverstone-based team has traditionally performed well at this venue in all of its various guises, so don't be surprised if there is another good showing this weekend. Gasly to continue his Red Bull push. Such has been the brilliance of Pierre Gasly's performances this season. Nico Rosberg insisted Red Bull must return the Frenchman to its lineup for 2022. Poor Sergio Perez. Gasly sits 8th in the driver's standings with a podium to his name already, and the AlphaTauri driver will look to continue his strong campaign at a venue close to his heart. The Honda engine in the back of the AT02 will be useful down the Kemmel Straight and on the run through Blanchimont, with speed in those areas crucial to get the better of his midfield competitors. How long can he keep putting his hand up for a top drive again? Well, success at Spa will certainly do him some favours. Williams and Alfa Romeo battles to grow and continue. A double points finish for Williams in Hungary would have taken Alfa Romeo by surprise. The Swiss-Italian outfit would have been confident at the beginning of the season that 8th would likely be its worst championship outlook, yet an inability to reach the top 10 and Williams' Hungarian result leaves a 7-point gap between the 2 teams. Team principal Fred Vasseur believes more chaotic races may be needed to take back the position, while Williams will hope to carry its momentum. Qualifying has been scintillating for George Russell, whilst Alfa Romeo has struggled on Saturdays. Should chaos return on Sunday, though, the battle between the two teams could be incredibly important by the end of the season. So what do you think is going to happen at Spa-Francorchamps this weekend? Who do you think is going to be stood atop the podium, and which of the teams in the middle order are set to improve on their season so far or just shine in Belgium? Let us know in the comments section below. Hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with everything we do throughout the Grand Prix weekend and the rest of this engrossing 2021 season. And remember to stick with us here throughout the year at GPFans.